With all due respect, can we talk about Annie and Smoke for a second? It's been about 3 or 4 days since I've first seen Sinners. I plan to see it again. And that dynamic between them is living rent-free in my mind. And I thought we all agreed it was sexy, right? Anybody with sense would think it was sexy. So imagine my dismay when I come to the internet and see that a lot of you are saying that when you first saw Annie on the screen, you thought that she was Smoke's mom or his aunt. Are we watching the same movie? Because did you see how she was talking to him? If your mama or your auntie talks to you the way Annie talks to Smoke, you might want to call the police.
You won't make me say it?
Soil of my soil, bone of my bone, blood of my blood. Bless you.
This is exactly why I cannot stand fat phobia and colorism and racism and futurism, because it makes you stupid. It makes you miss the obvious. Anybody with eyes to see and ears to hear would immediately pick up on their chemistry.
And let me just say this. I'm sick of seeing Michael B. Jordan with this Haley lady pushed all over TikTok. I'm sorry. Hollywood, I mean, we know that's just what y'all do, but it's irritating, baby. He has just as much chemistry with Miss Annie in that movie, just as he did with Lil Mary, Had a Little Lamb. It's so basic, I'm annoyed.
And before anybody gets on Queen Latifah's internet talking about how unrealistic it is that someone like Michael B. Jordan would date a woman like Wunmi or a character like Annie, I need you to understand that despite what white supremacy has taught you, that is a lie. You know how I know it's a lie? Because I've seen your mamas. Can we talk about it? Half of your mothers are a size 14 and up. So while you're pretending that big black bodies are not desirable, your daddies clearly don't agree. Women like Annie getting their cheeks clapped is the reason why half of us are even here. But I get it. In a world full of problematic podcast bros, a lot of you are not going to listen to me making perfectly good sense just because I'm a woman. So how about I play a video of a man saying basically exactly what I just said.
When it came to Michael B. Jordan and Wunmi Mosaku, I pray I said her name right. When it came to them on screen, I ain't gonna cap. I ain't understand it. I didn't get the dynamic. I thought she was auntie. I thought she was a cousin. I even thought she was like an older sister. It wasn't until that scene, you feel what I'm saying, where I was like, that what they got going on. You don't see dark-skinned women. You don't see plus-size women. You don't see women that just got literal natural bodies. Like her body is equivalent to the average person in America. You don't see them bodies playing a lead role. Not with no nigga like Michael B. That shit don't exist. And I know that shit made motherfuckers uncomfortable. Ooh, and I love that shit, nigga. Shout out to Ryan Coogler, bro. This film just validates so many people, man. So many motherfuckers like us. Like us. This movie's for us, man. Go check that shit out.
And before I go, I just want to thank Wunmi Mosaku. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. In fact, actually, you know what? Let me say her full name, right? I want to thank Wunmi from the house of Mosaku, first of her name, a seer amongst sinners, a high priestess of hoodoo, a thick-snack truth teller, the juju warrior of the juke joint, a sexy soul tie of smoke. Yes, honey. Sis, you are a bold and beautiful embodiment of Black womanhood, and we are honored to speak your name. Thank you so much for bringing Annie to life, for showing how we really show up for our men and for our communities. Ryan Coogler, the cast, cannot speak enough about this movie. I do plan to see it again, even though I'm traveling. And yeah, for those of you who find it hard to believe that a woman who looks like her is worthy of love, please ask yourself, who taught you that?
Y'all, what was it like playing Michael's love interest?
You know, it's so funny because I remember on the camera test, I was doing my camera test with Smoke, and he went off to change, and I was turning around, and then someone came up behind me, and I was like, who is that stranger? And I turned around, and it was Stack. And it was so clear as day that that was not my man. That was Stack.
That was that.
That was Stack.